Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Bleak Faith Forsaken. Are you ready for disappointment? As I'm not sure if I am, but I'm ready to try. Nothing here? I mean, this is so perfectly set up to lead over to this interesting everything. I mean, we can drop down onto this. And then what? I mean, I don't see any items or anything, any details that would really suggest to me that there is something there. And we're kind of out of places to safely drop down to, so... Yeah, I don't know about that. Man, this is so perfect, though. What a missed opportunity. And what a major mislead. Oh no, that's just death. How unfortunate. I want to explore whatever is down there. Let me go there. Maybe it actually is a place that we've been. It could be. It's impossible to tell, really. Oh well. Did I forget about any items? Apparently we found Concoction Zealot's Tears. Max flux for 90 seconds, okay. And Contractor Legs? Oh, I guess I just never looked at those. I did look at the chest piece, but not at the legs. Medium armor. Again, I'm not really replacing my ranger pants until I can replace the plus 2.5% attack speed. I suspect that I kind of like the look of these a lot more, actually. Yeah, that's a bummer. Like with the helmet, I was maybe a little bit too hasty putting something, you know, something irreplaceable into these. Yeah, I mean... Whatever, it's fine. This is not about fashion, or is it? I mean... Arguably. It could be. Oh well. For now, I suppose I'm still valuing usability a little bit higher than style, but it's tough. It's a tough call for sure. Either way, since, yeah, good thing we did brace for that disappointment, because it sure did come. But we have another interesting place to explore here, so we're gonna do that. We're just gonna move on. I'm considering the upper blocks completed for now. Oh, wow. Speedy. Right. It's actually interesting that I guess the elevator still physically moves in the world. It just teleports you to another area instead of physically taking you there. Unless you change that option. Anyway, back to the forest. Yep. Shield guys respawn. I mean, I had no real reason to assume otherwise. Come on. Okay, you were just a bit confused for a moment there. What was that? Is that the start of your combo? Maybe it was. What? What? Oh! That's what we saw you doing when we first came here, I think. Advanced Restorative Pack unlocked. Just randomly after killing this guy for the second time? Okay. Advanced Restoratives. Oh yeah. We actually have greater restorative fluids now, which heal 1190 health. Okay, I mean, we're not quite to the point, you know, at the point where we need that, but we're getting there with our hit point numbers escalating more and more quickly. Almost to the next level as well. That's nice. Everything's shaking because big guy's stomping around. I mean, I guess I don't really need to kill those anymore, but they're also... They seem pretty harmless, to be honest. They do have 2 weak points, so we have to take them down twice. But, excuse me? Yeah, but all of these giant enemies are just so slow. And their attacks so very dodgeable that none of them have been any kind of problem so far. I mean, you'd think that they would be especially scary, right? I don't know, somehow they're more pathetic than anything, because they're so easy to kill. I feel a bit bored of that. Like it kind of does feel like Shadow of the Colossus in a way, I guess, where I'm just bullying these peaceful giant creatures that otherwise, you know, wouldn't have done anything to me. Oh, you're not actually stunned yet. I thought you were going down, but you were actually just preparing an attack. That would have been your one chance to actually get me, my friend, but no. Instead, I guess I'm just gonna take you out again. So unlike the giant cyborgs in the upper blocks, these don't even have an explosion that can't be dodged. So, yeah, rip. Of course, yeah, we can actually see the other one stomping around up there. Now, did I really just forget to check around this corner when I was here? Wait, no, okay, I could have seen this, but there was an item here that I saw from above. Oh, yeah. Interesting. As actually, I didn't see that. Oh, whoa, that's a gigantic weapon that someone apparently used to take down one of these. Eviscerator. Oh. Even though I haven't even looked at the weapon yet, but I'm immediately regretting not going for great weapons. Blunt, great weapons, sluggish. Okay. I mean, it looks like an axe, but it's considered blunt. Expose armor. Oh, but that's yeah. Those are both active abilities. Applies a stack of exposed armor, which reduces attack armor ratings by 20% for 30 seconds. Pretty good. Can't bring armor ratings into the negative, but it can. That suggests that you can bring them down to 0. 184 damage, total of 291 sharp damage. Huh. So that deals sharp damage, huh? Okay. Berserking Leap. That sounds like fun. Leap forward, lunging into the ground and damaging all enemies around it. Having a great chance to stun. Yep, okay. 400 blunt damage. 60 flux cost, 35 seconds cooldown. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna... Hell yeah. I mean, this looks pretty glorious. How slow are we talking here? Once again, not really that slow. I mean, the first attack, yeah, is kind of slow. But and it's obviously not as fast as the Claymore. And I guess we do have our 12% attack speed increase. I guess that for a really slow weapon like this, that would make a pretty noticeable difference. Without that, it would definitely feel more sluggish. I mean, about 12% more sluggish, I would say. Heavy attack. Combo seems to be just this over and over. Okay. Charge attack is same thing, but slower, right? Running attack. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I didn't even look at the damage, but I suppose it's probably about the same as this. Actually, well, it is Mark III, so yeah, after an upgrade it might be the same. It's better than this. It doesn't even... Why does it not compare to the Tenderizer? Nothing compares to the Tenderizer, but, you know. It also doesn't compare to the Kama for some reason. Whatever. Still gonna switch back to it. Yeah, it's a cool looking weapon for sure. I mean, for style, if you want to go for heavy two-handers, that would be a very likely candidate. Well, for me anyway. Seems like it would give you a good amount of reach as well. I mean, it should, if the hitboxes actually correspond to the, you know, to the aesthetics. Oh, did I actually get hit by something? I guess so. Let's go for the upper weak point first this time. I don't know why. I guess it probably doesn't make any difference. 6, and I wish I could just somehow stay on top. But I can't. Oh, I took more damage from something. Wait. Huh, didn't even notice when that happened. Okay. Oh, also, did he just regenerate, or... No, I had been damaging the other leg. I guess locking on actually does help. Wait, and this one's already damaged. Oh, wait. Also, can you actually find a sweet spot where you will damage multiple weak points at once? That's fascinating. That would explain how it seemed like at one point I actually killed one of those first giants in one go. But then when I tried specifically positioning myself between the shoulder blades, basically, to see if that was actually what was happening, it didn't seem to work. But I suppose I just didn't get the location quite right. Could that? I mean, no, that couldn't be. But I gotta try anyway. No, I guess I don't. Never mind. I cannot not explore a ledge like that when I see it, though. It is simply not possible. Okay. I guess next up we find out... Ooh, also, I didn't realize before, I guess, but frame rate is not amazing in here. Hold on. I guess I did put everything back to the settings, to the original settings. Wait, graphics. We are on balanced DLSS, which seemed to help before. What does performance look like? Yes. What does it look like, and does it perform better? It does not, in fact, perform better. Exact same DPS. DPS? FPS. Same thing. Keep pressing the wrong buttons, that's fine. Graphics. Back to balanced, I suppose. View distance epic. Oh, I mean, it's better. Not quite up to 60 FPS in this area, though. I mean, it's only when looking in this specific direction. Everything else gives me 60. I mean, I guess that's good enough. I suppose. What is this? Oh, nothing. Well, not nothing. It has an item, so there you go. But I definitely saw, yeah, some enemy. It's just another shield bearer. Huh? Did you notice me? Am I in combat? I'm not in combat. Okay, I thought I saw the UI pop up, but I guess not. Nice stun, okay. Actually take advantage of it this time around. Oh. Dodge that, dodge that. Upgrade module. Keep them coming. Surely we can use those pretty soon. In fact, I wouldn't be too surprised if we get our next handler echo somewhere around here, maybe? Oh, it's another archer knight. Knight archer. And once again, unfortunately, we're not... Wait, no, never mind. The other enemy did not actually join. Oh, and I somehow managed to run out of stamina completely. Weird. Ah, and he healed again. You absolute jerk. Oh, come on. Stop moving around so much, thank you. Jeez. Still worth 2000 XP and we're almost leveled up. Very good. It looks like... Yeah, that's definitely the place where we were before. The entrance to that monastery or whatever it is. Can we stagger you at all? Ever? I mean, very briefly. Also, you just keep trying to dodge. I don't know, you'd think that heavy attacks would be the way to go for a heavily armored enemy like this, but I guess, oh. Okay. Not sure what that attack yeah, what that attack was. Oh, that was also worth 1,000? Wait. Crazy, but I'll take it. Still not enough for another point, scaling-wise. That's fine. Just go one at a time. We're getting there. 900 health. Huge. Yeah, anyway. Heavy attacks specifically are to break through block, of course. Like with these guys. I keep not expecting them to be able to attack me. You know, follow up my attack, I guess, quickly enough. Because it looks like they stagger long enough for another heavy charge. But, you know, now that it's not worked out that way several times, I really should know better. Oh well. Right, okay, so we got that structure. Yeah, I mean... So I guess I did not actually miss a checkpoint here. It seems like we've been mostly everywhere. Anyway, we have an entrance into there, and we ultimately found an elevator going up, as opposed to that general area there. And then we of course also have the other, I suppose the other side of the same overall structure, connected by this bridge here. What's going on here? That's just a field of grass. You're trying to tell me something here? Is this supposed to indicate an invisible path, or is this just an oversight? Okay, it's just an oversight. Thankfully though... Oh, wait. Maybe I spoke too soon. Please tell me I can climb back out. Okay, phew. That would have been a bit annoying. I definitely saw an item... Wait, I definitely saw an item over this way. This time I'm sure that I saw the glow. Ah, it was actually over here. Sneaky, sneaky. Ability Splinter, some XP. We need 25,000 now for a level up. Just wanted to mention it, I suppose. Okay, I'm so tempted to try and make the jump. Ah, that is very far, though. Looking from here, that looks very far. Standing there, it seemed maybe possible. I'm not sure, though. Not quite so sure anymore. Also, that hum I'm hearing. I guess it's a bit too too low a frequency to be an anomaly. Also, we've already found 2 anomalies in this zone, so I don't know. Right. There's that. I guess I'm gonna head in this direction for now because... Oh. Just because. No real reason necessarily. Oh. Okay. Amulet of Recovery. Wait. Suddenly, I'm getting all kinds of amulets. 50 stamina recovery per second. Interesting. That means I could theoretically replace my... my cape. That being said, it also gives us 5 agility, which is really nice, of course. Plus, you know, the armor, the stamina regeneration is really nice, but still, that stamina delay is also really good. Without that, I'd be at 1.1 seconds. It's crazy. 1.1, 1.6. Yeah. Well, that's just too long. I'm too used to having my stamina coming back as quickly as it is. That extra half second in some combats that can make all the difference. Oh god. Hi there. Nice ambush. I don't know if that was intentional or what. Also... Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, sure, go ahead and do that. Honestly, this is not a very dangerous attack. It's way too random and, you know, those attacks are too few and far between to really pose much of a threat. Oh, we can sneak up on the Red Knight. For a decent hit, I would say. Please don't interrupt. Please don't interrupt, and most importantly, don't kill. Jesus. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Man, that was rough. I took so much damage from that. I guess I was being very aggressive. Not focusing at all on dodging, but... Wow. Okay, please... give me a checkpoint. Surely there's gotta be a homunculus somewhere in this level. Oh. Oh. Well, maybe after dealing with more of these guys. Well, these are obviously just cannon fodder. And honestly, at this point, are you gonna do your thing? Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. You actually spawned one right on top of you. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, okay, okay. I won't underestimate you. Never again. Oh, it's a... Was it a combo, actually? I suppose. A 2-hit combo, at least. Okay, anyway. It's fine, we have so many healing potions. Oh, you know what? For the first time ever, I actually saw the combo counter. That's crazy. I don't know why I never noticed that before and why I randomly noticed it now. I guess I was looking at my health potions. But yeah, in case you've never seen it before, it's in the very bottom left corner. In combat, of course, only when I'm actually... after I've actually built up a certain combo, but it was all the way up to at least 14. That's when I saw it starting to drop down again. Huh. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, it's literally just... and it doesn't seem to have anything to do with actually hitting your combat timings perfectly. Another new ring. But just number of hits landed? Okay, so... Yeah, interesting. Actually, hold on. Right. So that would have just given me an extra 14% crit chance right there. Or no stamina consumption while at 15 or above. Which with this swift weapon here, this very quick weapon, is pretty realistic to reach. Like, I mean, you can easily get to 15 without, you know, before exhausting your stamina bar even once. And then once you're at that point, you can just continue attacking, assuming, of course, the enemy lets you. Interesting. I mean, first I have to get the actual dual wield mastery, of course. And I mean, I guess I'm gonna get that one next. Boss. Wasn't sure if I was hearing that anomalous hum, perhaps. I guess not, though. Please get him, though. Oh, can all enemies just heal now? I guess I've seen enemies, even earlier enemies, sometimes just do that. I mean, that's definitely a boss, right? Actually, I mean, it's kind of a giant type enemy. Maybe that's finally gonna be the boss that we climb. That the game has teased already. What are you guys? Actually, not enemies we've seen before. I suppose they're just a variation of these half-skull-faced kind of guys. Hello there. Oh, wait, we can kind of grab that from below. Sure, I guess. Doesn't open from the side? Or doesn't open at all? Kinda looks like it's not gonna open at all, but... Actually, it might. I don't know. I mean, there is that lever, but it could... That could be for that big gate right there. Maybe we're just gonna be coming from over there after we dealt with the boss. I mean, obviously I can just place my own checkpoint for the purpose of fighting that thing, which is definitely what I'm gonna do, in fact. Okay. There's a lot to place it right here, and before it's not a boss at all, but, I mean, it has to be, right? It looks very bossy to me. Do we want to... let me just double check what I have. Up is strength increase, right is all attributes. I mean, I suppose I would be just going with strength. We have our regen potions, and of course we have... Is he... Yeah, he's using some sort of giant mace or something, so I guess sponge concoction would be what we want here. In fact, how many do we have? Wait. These are stone shields, so we don't have any extra sponges, is that right? Just the ones that we have currently equipped, which is still 4, so it's probably enough. But also... we don't have a ton of Neurilium, but I guess I can make a couple more of these. It's 2 per craft, so... Yeah, now we have 8, plus the 4 we have on our belt. That should be good. Let's see what we're even dealing with here. Aberrant Knight. Ah. Where have I heard that name before? Okay, yeah, it's a giant... I mean, it's a... Nice, okay. I was, yeah, just about to heal, but then I thought, oh wait, but he's probably going to continue his attack, so I should dodge, and then he killed me. Alright, fair enough. So this guy's not quite as harmless as the, you know... Oh, well, yeah, he's not quite as harmless as the normal enemy version. Okay, definitely a lot more sweepy with his attacks. Almost as if they're trying to make sure that you can't just safely stand underneath his feet and, you know, between his feet and never get hit. How rude of them. Climb him. Okay. I kind of want to heal, but... Okay. Looks like he's going to have a couple more weak points. Oh god. Thank goodness for that extra armor. Yikes. Maybe I should be paying attention to exactly what he's doing sometimes. I cannot use my... It wouldn't allow me to use my spinning move, even though I should have been able to use it. Oh god, I took more damage again. Because it's really hard to keep track of what the boss is doing while I'm... Oh god, what the heck? Oh, I should jump! I just tried to jump, I couldn't. This is one of those cases where locking onto the legs... or locking on at all, I guess. Doesn't help in terms of visibility. Oh, he's almost down, come on. There you go. Climb up, I suppose. Yeah, I can't really tell how many weak points he has. The damage we dealt with the first one. Okay, we got a bit of a slowdown there. Please, allow me to spin. Okay, I'm spinning now. I think my buffs have all run out. Is it worth reapplying? I suppose. Oh god. Oh, right, so he can do that just from standing still? Which, yeah, he did again, and I jumped too early, but then I jumped in time. Amazing. No, hit him, please. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. God damn it. It's fine. Heal up. How did I not hit his stupid other leg? My god. That's where I should have been locking on, I suppose, and I didn't. Okay. I have a completely untapped weak point here. It looks like 4 should do it, right? Did he actually just one-shot me? God damn it. Okay, so that's a thing. That probably was with the armor buff still going and everything. So... Huh. Yeah, interesting. He didn't attack me at all when I was attacking... While I was attacking the lower weak points. So I guess I just assumed that I would be safe for the most part. I have to not lock on, or else I'm not gonna see when he starts to attack. I'm not healing specifically now. Well, maybe I should have. Oh, and there I didn't even realize that he was already attacking. See, that's the problem with giant enemies sometimes. Where you just... When you can't see the entire enemy, until you're extremely familiar with all their different attack animations, it can be super tough to... Drink, please? Super tough to just, you know, recognize what they're doing. Like right there? Yeah, okay. I saw him kneeling down, so I assumed that he probably was going to do this sweeping move. Didn't know it for sure, though. That was a different move. No, that was... maybe the one? Okay, right. When he glows red, do that. Okay. Try a stomp here. Stomp of my own. Okay, he's gonna do a sweep of some sort. He did another one. Okay, that still worked. I'm gonna check the other leg though. I'm gonna go for the top here. I'm gonna try to pay attention to what he's doing. He's doing something. I'm gonna move out of the way. Okay. Okay, okay. He actually did attack. Okay, and I broke it. Alright. Stomp. Spin? I thought I should be able to spin, or to use... Oh. Gonna do the thing. I mean, yeah. Sure. Just guess what the enemy is gonna be doing. No need to see anything. Oh, okay. Thought I might have jumped too early. And I was actually hit by something, alright. That's fine. Heal up. Not sure what he's doing here. Okay, just doing some sweeps. Actually, I suppose I'm gonna renew my buffs. Just in case. And waste some of them because I need to wait for his attacks. I'm getting my mana back super quickly here, though. Oh. Well, okay. I'll take it. Go to the shoulder again, right? Because this one started out a bit damaged, so I think we might be able to just get it before he counterattacks. Yeah, okay, good. And here we can get some good hits in. Wow, yeah. That was actually amazing. The fact that I just refill all my mana so quickly. In fact, my mana is already back. It's just a matter of waiting for the cooldowns. That's crazy. Now we just poke his lower back. Fine. Okay, and he drops me again. Oh, he's gonna do the thing. Whoa, he hit me head on with that, but I survived. Okay, let's drink some regen. He's gonna sweep. Sweep again. I'm gonna also sweep. And I can actually stomp again. Oh, he's gonna do one of those. Lock onto the leg so I can actually hit it. And that might be GG. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Giant Joust achievement. 13,000 experience. Solaris weapon, I think. Something. If there was anything else, I didn't catch it. And he's just gonna stay here like this. A monument to my victory. Cool fight. Really cool fight. I mean, I could have done without the just, you know, straight up one-shot, but I guess it might have been survivable with even more health or defense or something. Or paying attention, I suppose. But then, you know, I just find it very difficult to see whether they're just flailing their arms around, which they're doing all the time, right, while you're on their back, and when they're actually getting ready to do some sort of attack, let alone what that attack is going to do, so, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that worked out pretty well, I would say. What did we get? Apparently an anomalous crystal. Just a normal one, not a greater one. 10% chance to inflict frost. Okay. Or 5% critical damage, not critical chance. Never mind. Ring of Stamina, right, we did find that at one point. I think that's just twice as good as a ring that we've had for a while, right? In fact, is it... No, that looks exactly the same. Wait, that's the exact same graphic for the ring. I thought they were often looking similar, but not exactly identical. Either way, I'm pretty sure we have a plus 10 stamina ring, so now we have plus 20. And of course we also... Wait, right, we also have an unstable perk essence. Awesome. And we have the Solaris, the boss's weapon. Sharp two-handed, comes at Mark 3, which means that the damage is not quite on the same level as Eviscerator. Yeah, it definitely isn't. Oh wait, this is also Mark 3, never mind. So they do compare directly. And the damage is not that much lower. Passive heavy hitter greatly increases chance to stagger enemies. Ooh, I like that. Aberrant Strike. Unique ability, summon Aberrant Knight from beyond cyberspace to deal damage to enemies in front of you. What do you mean cyberspace? Is this all just a simulation? Is none of this actually real? Wait, that seems... If they use that word, that specific word, intentionally here, and not just casually threw that in because, I don't know, I suppose this entire area, you know, the whole atmosphere of the game does have something a bit cyber feeling to it, even though, I mean, it's all very physical and gritty. But yeah, that word feels out of place unless it's used very intentionally and just a casual foreshadowing, I suppose, of, you know, this whole thing, this whole experience being something else entirely than it seems. Anyway, 220 flux cost, so we're never going to be able to use that. But yes, just summon the boss to deal damage. And even without being good at Technomancy, that's 383 damage, so it probably would deal, I don't know, twice that if we had actually invested in Int. Interesting. So it's yeah, I mean, it's kind of a very heavy two-hander for a spellcastery type, or I guess some sort of paladin type, huh? And it's I guess more. Is it a spear actually? Hold on. Sharp two-handed. Okay, it doesn't specify. You kind of use it like a spear or a lance, and it's actually really fast. Like, what the heck? It's just the halberd tool moveset, isn't it? Okay, oh, or is it actually the Fossart? Is this overhead attack? Seems familiar, but the fast attacks seem... maybe it's also the Fossart, actually. With that little scoop upwards. Where is that thing? Is it this? No, that's the evolved spear. I think that was different. What am I looking at? What's the oh, there it is. Yeah, that's actually the exact same moveset. Yeah, okay. And with the little backstab. Alright, okay. Yeah, a really cool looking weapon. But of course, once again, not for me. Right, anyway, another one falls. Another one... Well, he didn't actually bite the dust. He's still just kneeling there. He's just catching his breath for the next adventurer who comes along. Maybe he isn't dead, you know? He's just recovering. He's just resting. Pining for the fjords, as it were. Oh, and this is just gonna straight up lead to that... to the other side of that gate, and... actually that giant gate. But also... surely, yeah. Oh? Well, now that's fascinating. They put this item only here only to make me look for it, and to then draw my attention to the real prize. Right? But how would one get there? Also, am I hearing a thing? I sure am hearing a thing. Come on. Get me closer. The Knight. The Knight? The Knight radiated an aura of immense danger, a presence best avoided. Its armor bore strange, unsettling markings that hinted at a connection to the void or abyss, suggesting origins beyond our capabilities of understanding. This mysterious entity appeared out of thin air, its purpose and intent shrouded in enigma, a spectral sentinel from another realm. Whatever it is, it looks worn out and exhausted. Its movements are heavy. That talking about the skull-faced knight? Presumably. Not the guy we just fought. Although that was called Aberrant Knight, right? Aberrant... something. Okay, wait, is it just a matter of squeezing through here? Yes. Actually, oh. That was less of a mystery than I thought, but neat nonetheless. Dread. Oh yeah, that sounds good. I'm all about dread. If I want dread, I'm just gonna go back for another swim in the little pond with the monsters. Dread. Oh, wait. Not particularly dreadful. What was that? I thought I saw something flash up, but no, I don't know. It's another one. It's another filter that makes things brighter and actually, in some ways, easier to see. But of course, it also blurs some details. It's an interesting look. I don't know what's supposed to be so dreadful about it. I mean, I kind of like it as far as just pure aesthetics go. You know. But again, we're gonna be basic. Right. I'd never even looked up there and wondered if we might ever go there. I mean, probably not. Unless you can just straight up climb out. I mean, I think you might be able to climb around somewhere here, but, well, no reason for that. Also, I'm still, or once again, hearing some kind of hum, and I'm never quite sure if it's just the general background ambience or something specific. Here, I think it's just background. Ah, okay, yeah. Here they definitely just put invisible walls to prevent shenanigans, which is fair. Yeah, anyway, let's just go ahead and take a look past that giant gate, huh? Like, direction-wise, we should be making our way roughly towards where those other guys were camped. The Arch Inquisitor or Arch something. I want to say just Archbishop, but he wasn't called that, was he? No, his name started with a B, but I don't actually remember what it was. Whoops. I keep thinking their combos are done, and then, you know, they just keep attacking. Wait. Oh, you're... Okay, one of those guys was not... None of these guys were what I thought they were. I thought at least one of them, or possibly all of them, were those super tanky steel-clad guys. But I guess they were all actually not that. Come on, get him. Kinda wish I could follow up my, you know, him staggering back with just some heavy, some light attacks from him. But he staggers back just a little bit too far. Well, I mean, I suppose all I need to do is just take a quick step forward and then start attacking, but by the time I realize that and do that, he's already almost out of his stun. So, can we see the forest underneath here? Oh, we can actually just... Oh, wait, no. Invisible wall? Really? Okay. I mean, we could just straight out walk out of these windows, but we can't. And because... I don't know. Because of something? That might be the ledge there. We might be on the actual bridge right here that connects over to the other part of the... Whoa, look at that. Yeah, the temple or whatever. Where the arch guy is camped. Okay, right, yeah. It's just a bunch of these super weak guys here. I appreciate it, you know, a bit of a breather after the boss fight. Oh, really? How did you actually notice me while I was being very, very sneaky? How rude of you. Huh? Oh, you weren't dead. Whoops. Sorry for for almost finishing you off, and not quite. For a moment I wasn't sure if I had once again leveled up and forgot to spend my points, but no. We're just getting pretty close to the next level at this point. Well, not by killing more of these guys. Oh. Oh no. I thought I saw something sparkling. It was this guy. And... no, don't heal. Okay. Ooh. I'm actually out of stamina, but it's fine. I thought I saw an item here as well. Nope, I guess not. Not sure what I saw. Maybe just something bright out of the corner of my eye here. Can I actually tell what I'm looking at, if that really is the forest? If only I could briefly switch to first-person view and just look out there. And it looks like it could be, but I also can't see... well, actually, you know what? That might be the pile of logs that had an item hiding between them. Yeah. I think so. There's the anomaly. Yeah. I mean, direction-wise, that makes sense. There's just void, just nothing. But we're definitely approaching some interesting-looking structures. These cliffs with buildings kind of, like, chiseled into them. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool look. Or is that just completely artificial, actually? I don't know. It's hard to tell here, right? The differences are kind of blurring into each other. Differences are blurring into each other. Sure, that's a thing you can say. Does it make a lot of sense? Not necessarily. Does it get the point across? Maybe. Good enough. Okay. Just a bunch of... what is it? Just a bunch of bricks, I guess. Giant containers full of bricks. And I think... wait, no, not quite. I thought we might be about to connect, and we might be about to, but we haven't quite finished doing so, connecting to a place that we've been. Okay, give me all your stuff. Actually, we might not be exactly where I thought we were. Oh, there's another one. Oh, those guys, and... okay, well, it's actually, we might not have seen a dual-wielding one like this. Ow. Okay. Took a bit more damage there than I would have liked. That's okay. How much experience did we get from him? Wasn't paying attention. Apparently not enough to level up. Did I actually hear a special sound? Maybe not. It's once again just the ambient drone fooling me. No, but wait, I definitely thought I heard this higher frequency hum around here somewhere. Oh yeah. Okay. I should trust myself a bit more sometimes. There is apparently an anomaly on that balcony there, so we'll see if we can get there somehow. Could that actually be the other side of that giant, whatchamacallit? Crane, I guess. Winch? It could be. Oh, would we just climb up like this and somehow... Oh. Yeah. I saw something here. It's a bit awkward to get to, but we'll do it. Dreadguard's concoction, okay. That's just the bridge that we came from, I believe. Looks like it. I mean, if we totally can jump off here, and we could get to the sides of that bridge if we wanted to. Yeah, okay, I can actually see that structure there. So above there are the upper blocks. Cool, yeah. It's okay, and this is obviously the forest area. Okay, okay. Now, how do we actually get to the balcony, though? Can we just... maybe not from here. Like, I mean... From higher up? From here? Do we just jump that? Or... Oh. Okay. That should work, yeah. Didn't expect that to be climbable, but... Every now and then they will make a ledge actually climbable. Anomalous crystal, concoction strength, okay. Oh yeah, there's the light, and that's the entrance to the cloister. Alright, nice. Machinarium. Machinarium? I don't know. The chaotic amalgamation of residential spaces and mining operations has created a sprawling artificial jungle that reeks of oil and rust. The air is thick with the pungent scent of machinery and decay. Oil drips from corroded pipes, staining the hulking masses of concrete and brick. The walls and floors are slick with grime, a testament to years of relentless industry. In the shadows and crevices, small machine life scurries about, their metallic bodies clinking softly against the rusted surfaces. These tiny automata seem to thrive in the detritus. Their presence a stark reminder of the facility's dual nature, a place where human habitation and industrial extraction have merged into a singular, chaotic existence. Interesting. So is this whole place the machinarium? I'm guessing as much. I mean, it certainly does look like a sort of industrial area. That would fit, I would say. Right next to the natural trees and rocks of the forest area, of course. No doubt a very intentional juxtaposition. Okay, now that's gonna go up, though. Okay. Sure enough. Elevator secret below? No, it looks like just death. Oh, wait. Well, well, well. Oh. Oh. I think... No, I think I can see how we could get on top of this. Yeah, of course, we just have to send it down, then call it back up, land on top of it, and then from there we could probably jump across there. Of course, there's also just a platform below with some items. In fact, it's not even going to be difficult to get. Let me just send it down. Right? There's not a less silly way to get there. Doesn't seem like it. Are you friendly? Are you Yulia, perhaps? Kinda look like her. Oh, or maybe you're just someone else entirely.
Gets lonely out here.
Yep.
Thank the God Emperor for the voices that haunt me.
Abelard the Brave. Okay, you're one of the Arch-Guy's people, obviously.
Who knows what Yaroslav is up to? To turn on his own so brutally. Serdar filth. No order to this place. There's no cycle, no ebb and flow to the city. It all feels like... what do you care anyway?
I kind of care. I'm listening.
War is hell, not a sewer. So I don't exactly know what you are doing here.
What are you suggesting? That I should be in a sewer? Wow. What a
We
jerk.
all have our role to play. You play yours. We'll see about mine.
This is the first NPC that I actually feel like just kicking off a cliff. I still haven't tried attacking NPCs. I don't know if that's a thing in this game. I feel like this would be the kind of Souls-like where that would be allowed. But then... I'm not gonna do it, not on my first playthrough. Not intentionally.
Farewell.
Farewell. Farewell. Fare thee well. Have a nice day. Oh. Oh. Use lever to open. Lever being right there. Okay. Okay. So there's a bit more of a purpose to this little ledge here. Now, if I were to jump across to where that thing is, right there, how would I actually get safely back? Oh, I suppose I can drop down to that platform. That's why that's there. Yeah. I would still feel a bit safer if I could actually get some sort of permanent shortcut unlocked, because I've kind of been traveling for a while now. And even though none of that has been particularly difficult, you know, I would prefer not to have to redo it. I say as I start climbing on some somewhat dangerous looking cliffs. Okay, I've definitely been down there, right? That must be the part that I'm remembering. With this winch over here. Is that the right word? Let me know. Or not. Anyway. Surely we must finally get our homunculus. Yes! Right here.
Hello there.
Okay. Hi. Did not find another echo for you, so we can't really do anything. I don't think we unlocked any new manufacturing. No, still looks the same, so we can't really do anything here. Got our Mirage back, perk stabilized, upgrade splinter shock arrows, okay. Well, let's go ahead and pick our final perk. It's gonna be dual wielding. Yes. Alright. Okay, just over an hour. I mean, this would be a perfect stopping point otherwise. I suppose I could always do that. Oh, wait. Elevator's already here. Was there an elevator that I saw? I mean, this has to go down just to... back to where the other guys are camped, right?
Back so soon.
Before I do any of that, let me do at least one final thing. Call this here, and you're ready to drop onto it. Like so. And then... make that jump, no problem. Get a reduction filter for our troubles. Don't mind me. Okay, actually. I was kind of briefly afraid that I might land on him and anger him or something, but no. Nothing of the sort. Alright, new filter. Reduction. Oh. Oh. I kind of dig this, to be honest. This is like a inverted, like color inverted. It's not really. I mean, it's really just cell shading with white outlines, which is a really cool look. does this remind me of? I feel like this aesthetic reminds me of something. I absolutely don't hate it. Honestly, I would absolutely be down for a game that just looks like this by default. And I'm sure I've played games that had kind of similar aesthetics to this. Huh, interesting that the scanner effect kind of undoes the post-process momentarily. Which I guess makes sense because it's its own post-process filter, right? That just happens temporarily. Yeah, this is cool. This might actually be my favorite so far. And there are a couple that look really cool, but I mean, this one, I mean, that reduction filter, at least doesn't really hinder your visibility. Okay, I swear I'm hearing an anomaly. Oh, okay, there's a shortcut up there. Shortcut letter. That's good to know. There's a shortcut below by Abelard, the jerk. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely hearing something over this way. What the heck? Maybe it's above, maybe it's below? I should still be able to see the little blue marker for it. Unless I'm just missing it in the other visual effects going on. Who knows? Anyway, down there... Yeah. Maybe this particular humming that I'm hearing here is just a part of the background track here specifically. It seems like maybe that's the case. Climb back up, please. Okay, thanks. And then just don't jump. That's fine. I can actually just walk up here. I'm certainly not going to be able to do anything useful from here. I mean, there's the item run down there. There's not actually an elevator here, it looks like, unless it goes all the way down. I suppose that's not impossible. Maybe it's currently just all the way at the bottom. In yet another zone, perhaps? This is definitely not a safe way down, unless... Wait, could it actually be? Not from here, but I'm seeing those roofs. The thing is, though, we've been down there. I know a safe way there. I just don't know a safe way to the other side of this gate. Right, literally straight down from here. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that. Not so sure about that. Could I even drop down from here? This is an overhang, right? I mean, almost just fell unintentionally there. Yeah, honestly, that doesn't look too good. Looks a bit dicey. So, maybe for now I'm just gonna keep going in this direction. So there is a ladder to kick down from...
Look who came to visit.
Hello. Yeah, it's me. Who else would it be? Where was the ladder? Oh, it's right here. I see. That's interesting. How would we... I mean, probably from somewhere along this way is how we would get into the interior of the structure. But we haven't been so far. Alright, I wanted to... Yeah, I want to see where this goes. If this goes a place that I've technically already seen. Oh! A next level. That's not what I expected at all. So maybe... Oh god, this is kind of bad though. This is gonna respawn everything. But on the other hand, we have this... Oh, you know what? We have this homunculus now. That I should actually interact with. To... Oh, yeah, this place is just called the Machinarium. So that's... This whole area, though, combining this industrial slash living area, I guess, habitation area, as well as the forest surrounding it. Rusted machinery and oil-slicked floors are interspersed with tarnished religious relics, like ancient statues and faded icons, which add a somber contrast yet subtly complement the mechanical decay. Yes, very quaint. Oh, and actually, it's at the bottom of the list at this point. Skipping Uranopolis and Ghost Town. Not what I would have expected, really. Yeah, that's the big surprise here. Because difficulty-wise, it seemed to be not much of a step... I mean, not a step up at all, actually. The boss took me fewer attempts than the boss in Upper Blocks, I guess. Although, that one also didn't take that many. Maybe it just felt that way. I mean, how many did I take against the giant here? Third try? Fourth at most. So I guess, yeah, actually the exact same. Just that the Wyvern, Spectre, or whatever, took longer to fight. Or at least it felt that way. With all the waiting around and dealing with the ads. Anyway, yeah. It definitely didn't seem... I mean, this area does not seem more difficult than Uranopolis, for example. Like, I haven't been back there in a hot minute, but... Like, there were those enemies near the beginning that seemed completely impossible to kill, right? They took as little damage as the optional boss, the level 20 boss in the first zone. So, maybe at this point I would be dealing with them much more easily. I'm guessing that I can probably deal with them now. But overall, that area seemed just much higher level. I don't know, maybe I was just kind of spooked by it because I didn't have my checkpoint and, you know, I was just far away from safety. And of course I haven't even looked around Ghost Town whatsoever. But I mean, there was mention of the desert, right? And I guess maybe this is just... And if the desert and Yaroslav's fortress is actually just the end of the game, which kind of is what it sounds like, right? That we're gonna have to face him eventually. And if that's just what everything is heading towards, and I guess, yeah, maybe we're gonna head to the desert area from here. I mean, this might, in fact, this right here might be the way there. This here might be the way there. I'm not going to use that yet, I think. There is a little bit more to explore here, of course. Past the, you know, the camp of the fanatics, I guess. The God King followers, or whatever. So we're going to... Well, I guess... I don't know how much more there is to do. There is, you know, just a little bit more down that way. I guess ultimately we're going to unlock a shortcut, probably via an elevator that goes up to below here, right? To the chamber that's right below here. So we can open up this gate here and have another connection to the homunculus for this area. Because apparently, once again, it's only just the one. Oh yeah, and then there's also got to be a way into the building, so I should look for that somewhere. Right, yeah. Since it turns out that the path does not actually continue past Handler and the homunculus, but just goes to a new area, then there's got to be some other way into the building. And I swear I'm gonna just keep scanning, because the humming noises, even though I've already checked 50 times before, still make me think that there's an anomaly somewhere. Can we just climb around here? I mean, we can. In fact, the game allows me to climb these ledges, which is unusual. But, yeah, that's about as far as we can make it here. Okay, you know what? A bit of a shorter episode by my new standards, but this feels like a good stopping point anyway. Now that we've finally found our checkpoint for this place. I guess next time I'm probably just gonna teleport back to... Well, maybe I'm gonna stick around here a little bit more to see if I can find a way into the structure, which is certainly intriguing me. Maybe I just overlooked something, it's very possible. Hello. I'm just gonna keep looking around a little bit, perhaps, to see if I missed anything, like on my way here. But, apart from that, I think I'm gonna be returning to the upper blocks, and just enter the forest again, and then enter the temple below here once again, and follow that path a little bit more until we can maybe connect to here. Although, I mean, something... There must be something in place that prevents us from just skipping the giant boss, right? And just shortcut straight to here? So... Not actually sure how that would work. Because if we end up just unlocking that gate next to Abelard from the other side, then we could have just come here and moved straight, you know,
Back so soon.
straight past here and into the next zone without ever dealing with the boss. Mysterious. I mean, maybe he's optional, I don't know. Or maybe there's another boss, so you have to fight one either way. Huh. We'll find out next time. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.